Good morning, good morning, good morning. Oh, I forgot my coffee. It's kind of late in the day and I've been drinking coffee, my God. I'm expecting Matthew and Matthew to show up. They just called that they've, gotten into heavy traffic, which of course we all get into around here. That's one of the drawbacks about living in this area. Traffic. But that's the truth everywhere, I think. So anyway, I wanted to talk to you today. First of all, just to show you some sachets. Oh God, oh, they smell so wonderful. And Joe from Litwick sent these along with all those beautiful, wonderfully aromatic candles. Oh, well, anyway, I just wanted to get that in because I have them in my lingerie boxes. And oh God, everything smells so good. I wanted to tell you about peeing on hot coals and why I keep changing the date when it's coming out. It's now coming out in September. And I had a meeting when I was in San Francisco with the wonderful Pat's Angels, or Team Montandon group, one of whom is Matthew, who's coming with his partner soon, and bringing me lunch, by the way. The reason, and I want to show you first of all the cover. It's not, of course, in its final form, which will be much sharper, but I want to know what you think of that. I think it's really good, and I think it's evocative, but I wonder what you think of it. Please let me know. Brian Birchfield did that for me. I want to explain to you why I've delayed it so long, or keep changing the date. And really it's from fear, because my last book, Whispers from God, or Oh, the Hell of It All, was really treated very shabbily. And this book, Peeing on Hot Coals, is so much my heart. And it's about my family, and it's about, all kinds of things. Growing up in the Dust Bowl and the Great Depression, and my siblings, whom I loved and who are all now, they've all passed on now. So I'm the memory keeper. And I feel an obligation to them, to my family, although many of the things I write are not very flattering, but it's the truth and funny. My book's very funny in spots and nostalgic and emotional in other places. But I know it's really good. And I don't want it to just be lost out there in the book world, as I feel my last book was. And I don't think anyone cared, because my son's book had just come out, Oh, the Glory of It All, and it was a fabulous bestseller. And I'm very glad for him, and I was glad for me too, as his mom. Then my book came out, and it was as if no one cared. And in some cases, people said, it was like, okay, this is my answer to Sean. And it wasn't at all, not at all. I'd written my book before Sean wrote his. And in fact, waited because I wanted his book to come out first. I was advised that was the best thing to do. And he had my manuscript that he used, for references, and that's great. But I didn't like it then when critics were saying, it's just getting even with her son. And that, I would never do that. Never, never, never. There wasn't anything to get even to him about. So, having said that, I've been fearful about getting my book out there. So what I've decided to do is I'm going to self-publish. And then, of course, the entire burden will be on me to get it out, and all those people helping me. Oh, God, so many wonderful people helping me, and I need the help. But I definitely want to get, I've got to have some water. You're the first people I've talked to today, so I'm a little rusty. I've been cleaning house. So I want to, as I've said before, have an RV if I can't afford a big bus with a bed in it, so I can sleep on it, because at my age I really can't stand the wear and tear of airports. And I couldn't make the same statement either. Excuse me again. I've learned to do that. My granddaughter showed me, Grandma, you're supposed to cough in your arm when I was going like that. I think it's his necklace. I think it's too tight. Oh, yes. My beautiful necklace is too tight. If I knew how to edit this stuff, I could take that out, but I don't know how. Anyway, having said all that, I think I've said enough. But with an RV or a bus with my cover plastered on it and going to independent bookstores across the country, and we need our independent bookstores for sure, I think, I'll have more control over what happens with my book. And I may be mistaken, but it's what I've decided to do, and I wanted to explain that to you, darling. Have a good day.